In a quiet town, there lived a man named Rafiq. He wasn't always a thief. In fact, years ago, he was known as one of the most honest workers in the market. But life had not been kind to him. After losing his job and struggling to feed his sick mother, desperation slowly pushed him toward darkness. One cold night, with an empty stomach and trembling hands, Rafiq made a decision that would change his life. He became a thief. That night, the streets were silent. Shops were closed, lights were dim, and a cold wind blew through the empty alleys. Rafiq quietly approached a small grocery shop. He knew the owner, an old man who lived alone. With shaking hands, he broke the lock and stepped inside. His heart was pounding. "I have no choice," he whispered to himself. He searched quickly and found a small metal box hidden under the counter. Inside it was cash, more money than he had seen in months. Without wasting time, he grabbed the money and ran into the darkness. At first, Rafiq felt relief. He bought medicine for his mother. He bought food after days of hunger. But that night, something felt wrong. He couldn't sleep. Every time he closed his eyes, he saw the old shopkeeper's face. Not angry, but broken. The next morning, Rafiq passed by the shop. He saw the old man sitting outside, holding his head in his hands. "I saved that money for my surgery," the old man whispered to a neighbor. Rafiq froze. Surgery, he thought. His chest tightened. The money he stole wasn't just money. It was someone's hope. Rafiq followed quietly and overheard everything. The old man had been saving for months. He needed an operation to survive. Without that money, he might not live long. At that moment, Rafiq felt something break inside him. "I didn't just steal money. I stole a life." He looked at the cash in his hands. It suddenly felt heavy, like a burden. That night, Rafiq sat alone in his small room. His mother was sleeping peacefully. He looked at her, then at the money. Tears filled his eyes. "If I return this, my mother will suffer again. If I keep this, that old man might die." He was trapped between two painful choices. For hours he struggled with himself. Finally, he stood up. "I may be poor, but I won't be heartless." Late at night, when the streets were quiet again, Rafiq walked back to the shop. His heart was even heavier than before. He placed the money inside an envelope and wrote a note. "I'm sorry. I had no right to take this. I hope this helps you. Please forgive me." He quietly slipped the envelope under the shop door. For a moment he stood there, staring at the door. Then he turned and walked away. But this time, he didn't feel like a thief. He felt lighter. The next morning, the old man opened his shop and found the envelope. His hands trembled as he read the note. Tears rolled down his cheeks. "Whoever you are, thank you," he whispered. News spread quickly through the town. People were shocked. A thief returned the money. Why would someone do that? But Rafiq stayed silent. No one knew the truth. Days later, something unexpected happened. The old man put up a small sign outside his shop. "To the person who returned my money, I don't know who you are, but you have a good heart. If you ever need help, come to me. This shop is open for you." Rafiq saw the sign. His eyes filled with tears. For the first time in months, he smiled. Rafiq didn't go back to stealing. Instead, he started working small jobs, carrying goods, cleaning shops, doing whatever he could. It was hard, very hard. But every night he slept peacefully, because he knew he had made the right choice. Sometimes life pushes us into darkness, but no matter how far we fall, we always have a choice. A thief can steal money, but only a human can return it. And sometimes, returning what you took makes you richer than ever before.